Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Splatoon 2 online Let's Play. Today we're starting straight away into a game and we're going to be testing out the carbon roller today. Now, I'm not the most skilled with rollers, but I'm not as bad with them as I am with some other weapon types. So we will see how well this goes and hopefully we'll win, but I don't know yet. And we seem to be doing okay so far, but that could be because we've not met a player from their team yet. Right, there's another roller down there, and they've used a splashdown, and then they're now like here somewhere. Can I kill them? Yes, I got them. That is a good start. And I think there's quite a few rollers in this game. Yeah, 4, 2 on each team. So I guess in terms of rollers, it's quite a fair game. Well, it's obviously fair in always pretty much. Well, actually not really, because there'll be different leveled players on each team, so technically it isn't fair, but that's how the game works, so I think it would be classed as fair. And he got me this time. Right, let's get this little area here because no one seems to have got it yet. And this same area down here, do the same thing, because we just need to make sure everywhere is covered pretty much. And I swear I thought rollers were a lot wider than this, because they're not actually that wide. Like, some guns get a wider range of coverage than rollers, I think. I don't know that though, that's just a guess. You're gonna get me, aren't you? You're probably used to rollers unlike me, so I'm going to use that as my excuse, even though I don't really know whether that's true or not. And I think we're losing, to be honest. I don't know where that guy disappeared off to, but it's besides the point. Like, can I kill you? No, I can't. I'm useless with these rollers. I don't know how you meant to... You're helpful, aren't you? I don't know how you meant to use that thing very well. Like, you jump and then you swing. But still, I've never killed anyone with it, but I get killed by it all the time. Like I just did. So, I don't know if it's a case of I'm just terrible. But either way, we're going to lose, because we're down by a player. They haven't left yet, but they're doing nothing. So... it's basically 3 vs 4, so we don't have a chance. Can I kill you? Yes, I can. And we've done okay, I'd assume. Yeah, but we've still lost, I'm pretty sure. So guys, here we are on our next game. Hopefully we can win this time. And we have 2 rollers, an ink brush, and I think it's a certain brand for ink brush actually. Maybe it's the Nouveau version. And a Splatter Shot. And they have an NZAP 89, Splatter Shot Junior, Bamboozler, don't know which one, and then a Hero Roller. So, I don't really know who's going to win. The weapons don't exactly mean anything. They're going to be better at sniping because they have a sniper. And we have 2 of what I call the normal weapons, which are just the ones that shoot forwards like a normal gun, sort of. I don't know if it is normal or not. And why is my timer being weird? I don't know. Right, let's carry on getting as much coverage as possible. Everyone says the rollers are really good for coverage, and I don't really find them to be the best in the world, but they're not terrible, so I guess they are quite good. You can get a lot worse, but I call good coverage when it's insanely easy to get 1,000, and maybe if you're skilled it's really easy, but I don't think it's very easy to get over 1,000 with the rollers. but I guess we can find that out, and we could try rollers more and more often throughout the next few episodes maybe, because I think there are, through my long list of weapons that I need to do videos on, I think there's quite a couple of rollers, so we could maybe do all the rollers in a row to get us skilled at rollers while we do the roller episodes. And then we could also do charges like all in a row, because I've got a lot of them to do, because I don't think I've done a single episode on a charger. And one thing I know with charges is someone recommended it to me in my episode 21 I think it was, or 22. They recommended that I use motion controls because it'll provide better aiming when using a charger, so I guess I might try that out whenever I get to using a charger, but I don't know how it'll go. So there's no guaranteeing how well I'll do with the chargers. My guess is badly, but we'll obviously have to wait and see until we actually try them out. Right, that's 10 to missiles, which aren't helpful, and I'm pretty sure they've won this one. But I guess we will find out shortly. I'm not actually too sure. I think when you look at this map, it looks like they've won. Yeah, I thought they'd won. But it was close. When you look at the map that's on the screen behind us now, that one looks like they've won, and the other one looks like we've won, kind of. Well, I don't really know, to be honest. Here we are once again on Muscle Forge Fitness, and hopefully we will be able to win this time. All of our games so far we've got close to winning, so maybe we'll actually be able to win one. But that will be revealed to us in about 2 and a bit minutes, so if you really want to know, skip there, but I recommend just watching how the game plays out as well, because it's a bit pointless just skipping to the end of each match, in my opinion. Obviously everyone has different opinions, but I think most people would prefer to watch the whole game rather than just the results, because the results are just looking at the screen and watching numbers change until it reveals the winner. And there was a guy there, I was going to kill him, but he got killed by something anyway. Don't actually know what, for that matter. Probably a person, and I probably just wasn't paying attention, but either way, I don't know. Right, if that guy's still up here, hopefully I'll be able to kill him. There's a roller down here that has theoretically got no ink, but they still managed to kill me, so maybe they had a little bit left. And I don't know if rollers can actually damage inklings when they have like no ink in them, because you can tell really obviously when they don't have ink, because the colour that's on it just disappears, which I might be able to show you maybe if I do run out, but I don't like running out. And I got killed again. This is not going brilliantly, and I'm not doing brilliantly either, so it's a shame. Ooh, I managed to kill that guy for once. Where is he? There. Got him as well. Oh, he got me. Thought I might have been able to kill him because he looked like one of them players that doesn't shoot all the time, which I personally think is just a bad idea unless you're a charger or you're being defensive, but you don't really need to be that defensive on Turf War. Plus he was moving towards us in an offensive way, just not attacking really that much. So I think it was just them specific circumstances that got us killed. That is bad. That's what an empty roller looks like. And I probably shouldn't be showing that in the last several seconds, well, last few seconds of the game, but I did anyway. And I think we've done better this game. Yeah, I'd say we've won that one, which will be revealed now. Yep, I was correct. Here we are going to our next game on Snapper Canal for what I think could be the first time ever with a roller. Because I don't think we've used a roller on this stage before. Could have done though, so who knows. But I barely ever use rollers, so there's quite a high chance that we haven't. And I don't know if there's really any really offensive straight into their area routes on this map. I know quite a few on certain maps. Manta Maria, there's a good one. Sturgeon, no, not that one. I can't think. I don't know what it's called. Well, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I can't think at all. I guess Maria Towers there's an easy offensive where you just go up the slopes. And I didn't expect you to be there. But you don't expect me to come kill you because, well, you probably moved back. Yeah, you have. No, that's someone else, and you know I'm here, so that's not helpful. And you're going to probably come get me. But what I know is someone's hiding around here. No, they're not anymore. But I killed that guy anyway, so that's besides the point. Kelp Dome, I know how to instantly go to their area. You just go right from your spawn and then you just follow the edges of the map basically. And then you'll end up at their spawn. On this stage you can't really be too offensive because since it's so flat and open, well, it's not exactly flat but it's sloped instead of having walls everywhere. And like I'd say this stage is one of the easiest to spot people on because there's not many hiding places. As in, like, while you're moving about. For example, a sniper, like, there's places they can go, but they're going to get spotted. But in other stages, you can be a sniper and not get spotted. So, I personally don't like this map too much, to be honest. It's not my favourite. It's probably my least favourite. Or Makamart could be. I really don't like Makamart. Walleye Warehouse is quite good, apart from if you're getting absolutely destroyed by the other team because you're just stuck at your spawn. Because unlike other maps where they have multiple ways to go out from your spawn, which I'll probably be able to show you on this one shortly because I'll probably die knowing me. But if I don't, I'll show you it in the next game on whatever stage we are on, because both of these stages have what I'm talking about. But the thing I'm talking about doesn't exist in Walleye Warehouse, so that's a bit of a shame. So here we are, we're on Snapper Canal again, and what I was meaning with the Walleye Warehouse thing is, with Walleye Warehouse there's only a straight line that you can go. With here, from your spawn point, in the area that the enemy can't get to, and of course we have two people doing nothing, you can go this way, and you can also go all the way over there, and you can also go forwards. So there's three ways you can go, so you're pretty much never fully trapped at your spawn point. But in Walleye Warehouse, since there's only one way to go, until you get, well, in Walleye Warehouse, your enemies can literally get to your spawn point. So it's one of the hardest maps to win or get anywhere on if you're being destroyed by the other team. Say you only have two players, you don't have a single hope if you're against four, because they're just gonna eventually get up to your spawn point and then you're trapped there. Because unless you manage to kill all four of them, you're not going to be able to get past. Because it's just simply only one direction you can go in. But on most of the maps in this game, I think nearly all the others, there is more than one direction you can go from the same level as your actual physical spawn point. Moray Towers, technically, you could say it doesn't, but because the enemies can get right up to your spawn point once again. So I'd say Moray Towers is like that as well. Kelp Dome, you're in the air, so not really. Basically, the levels that aren't too brilliant, I still like them, most of the ones that do have this. It's just the actual level layout that I don't like of some stages, for example this one. I don't like all the slopes and stuff. But places where your physical spawn point, the thing that you come out of when you respawn, and can I kill this guy? No, he's there. But the physical thing you come out of when you spawn, if your enemies can get to that, it means that you can be really vulnerable to be getting killed sometimes, which I personally don't really like too much, but it's not the end of the world. Plus, on some stages, I can't think of its name again. It's is it Starfish Main Stage, maybe? That might be the name. I'm gonna go with that as the name. That one, it's one of them that I know really offensive route on as well, to get straight to them. And what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, it's one of them where you can technically get to the level that the enemy spawn point is, but it's technical because how it works is there's a sponge right before the level that their spawn point is at. So if you can get stood on that sponge and then say an enemy throws a bomb and it makes the sponge go bigger, you can get up to the level their spawn point is on. But that's obviously very difficult, so I don't really think it counts. Anyway, here we are on our next stage, which is not the stage, next match, which is once again on the stage Snapper Canal, which is probably why I accidentally said stage, because I was thinking in my head about what I was next going to say, which was about the stage. And since this is probably our last game, I'm going to talk about the weapon that we've been using, since that's what the whole episode's really about. And overall it's been okay. I did expect it. Like, I know we've lost a lot of our games, but for me, with the actual weapon, it's been okay. I've not felt extremely underskilled under all the other players. I felt at a similar skill level to what I usually am at, and I'm probably getting no turf at all because there was 2 rollers. Yes, I was correct there with what I was saying. But overall, I'd say the weapon's okay, and I think it's been this Ink Star Daniel guy. He's level 43, so a lot above us. I think he's the reason we've been losing a lot of our games, to be completely honest, because in every single one of them he's been on the opposing team, and the one that we did win, we barely won, so that suggests it. Plus I think the one that we did win there had a missing player as well, so I think it was 2 aspects in which we barely won, and there was like a reason that we won that wasn't just luck or skill or whatever. And you're gonna probably kill me unless that kills you. Yep, you're gonna live, unless you're stupid, but you're not, because you're level 43 probably. That's probably the reason why you're not stupid. And we are getting destroyed at the moment. No wonder, we only have 2 people, and I just jumped off a cliff. No wonder we're losing though. What is my luck? We only have 2 players, because the other 2, the 2nd and 4th, are coloured in, which means that they've quit and they're no longer in the lobby. So that's just great. Not. And I'm just gonna get killed, aren't I? Let's try run away and just get a bit of turf. Probably not gonna go very well, but I've now got ink, and that guy probably knows faster routes to get where I'm going. But I'm just gonna see what I can do. I don't know if I've done anything though with this whole mission thingy, whatever you call it. Yeah, I barely got any covered there, and we've lost the game horrifically. But that's not a surprise, because we were extremely underpowered as we only had 2 people. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments down below what weapon you want me to use next, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.